Hi, my name is Shallow. Welcome back to Space Cat Saga. Ooh. Oh, we get to immediately start with a barrel explosion. Beautiful. I made some changes to my settings in regards to sound. Space Cat Saga is one of those... I mean, this happens with every WOD. Sound is one of those hard things to balance, because everybody's settings are different. I heard that, cat. Everybody's settings are different, and even on the same system, like, it'll sound different depending on your headphones and your speakers. Ambient noise, it's hard to get sound right, so I feel like I'm always fiddling with sound, but I noticed in editing yesterday that, locked door, okay. The sound was all over the place in Space Cats. One map has loud music, one map has quiet music. I've adjusted some things a bit, so hopefully this one sounds okay. I'll have to do editing anyway, but... Anyway, let me know. If you're having trouble hearing me, or hearing the monster noises over the MIDI, or if the music seems quiet or loud, or whatever, let me know. I'll keep plugging away at it, trying to perfect things. That goes for any WOD, really, not just Space Cats. I just noticed it in particular yesterday while editing this WOD. So we're dealing with 3 different liquids here, huh? It's a good thing we have these warning signs up. Poison and radiation. Good. Good, gotta let them know. Gotta let them know like 8 times. Poison, radiation, poison, radiation, poison, radiation, poison, radiation, poison. Fantastic. The 3 humors. Blood, poop, and radioactivity. Yeah, blood's overflowing. We're a little sanguine today. We'll see if we can't work on that. Oop. We should bring that shit back. The humors. Not as like serious science, but just as a fun thing. The way people do with like, I'm gonna get this word wrong. Cosmology? It's not cosmetology, that's makeup. You know what I mean? Star signs and stuff. What's that word? I'm dumb, but you know what I mean, you're smart. We gotta bring that back. It'd be great if you could imagine going on like dates with someone instead of being like, I'm a Libra. They're like, yeah, I'm a bit bilious. What about you? Oh, you're phlegmatic? That's a good match. It'd be great. Fuck, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go put bilious on my dating profiles. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I hate these things so much. Holy shit, I can't hit him. I can't hit him. It was like Neo in the Matrix, that lost soul, just dodging lasers. Bullets. Laser bullets. You know, like Neo in the Matrix. Like Leo, because it's, because he's a cat now. Anybody else remember those, like, was this a thing everywhere, or was this just a local thing? Those, like, dog parody t-shirts? Those were fucking everywhere in the, like, early 2000s. Oh, hello. We should have that for cats, is what I'm saying. Nope, 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 nope. Oh! Fucking evil and wrong. Get out of here. Making me waste that berserk. There we go. Making good use of it now. You did take a chunk out of my health there. Stupid teleporting lost soul. And we do need to go back for that cat secret. I gotta figure that out still. In fact, let's do it now before we move on. I want to poke around that room some more. I love this hand pose you got going on there, Amy. That's a real rip and tear sort of situation there. Very nice. Okay, so that doesn't open. Is this going to be the first map we run into where the cat is going to be hard to achieve? Is there a secret switch on one of these? No, it doesn't look like it. I swear I heard the cat meowing over here. It's got to be behind this. One red light, one yellow light. Is that a clue? Well, whatever it is, it's not obvious. And also, I'm not hearing the cat anymore. Do the cats just make noise once? Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. This is not a large room, and I do feel a little bit like I've looked at every possible facet of it, so I don't want to linger too long, just because that'll get boring, you know? Did I just hear a door open? Are those monsters that saw me following me? Is that... Yeah, they are. Okay. Fuck off. Ooh, wait, hold on. I gotta show this.
Come and get some of this.
Yeah, I found out there's a taunt button. I'm not sure if that made it into the last video. I may have edited it out, because I think I found it while I was fiddling with other stuff. I don't remember, so I want to make sure that gets in there. Somebody brought up the taunt button, and I was like, yeah, there is a taunt button. Love a good taunt button.
You're all going down.
Fuck yeah. I don't know where those voices are from. I feel like Skelegant mods tend to use a lot of fighting game voice lines, which are great. Those are perfect for Doom mods, because it's got all the bits and pieces you need. It's got pain sounds, it's got attack sounds. And then as a little bonus, there's usually taunts and stuff in there, so that's fun. I'm not a big fighting game enthusiast, so I don't recognize where all of them come from, but that seems to be a common source. So this, for example, I don't recognize, but maybe somebody does.
You're all going down.
Yeah. It may be custom. They may have had somebody record that for this mod, I don't know. If they did, it sounds great. I mean, if they didn't, it also sounds great, but, you know. Nope, nope, nope. God, I hate these souls! Do some weapons just hit them better? No, I guess I just got unlucky with that first batch. They were dodging like crazy, just pinning me to the wall. Whoop, and refusing to go down. Yes! Yes! Oh, I forgot I have the rage sphere. Cool. I suppose we should... Well, let's use that now. There we go. Oh. Oh. I still don't know what causes the time stop to happen, but let's make the most of it while we've got it. Okay. Rage is still active, so let's keep going. Yeah! Oh, does it go faster the longer I hold it down? I think it does. Holy shit. All right, I gotta use that more often. That did cost me a good chunk of health, but yeah, sometimes you gotta do stuff like that just for fun. Man. Spectres. These last couple WADs I've played, I've had real trouble with specters. Maybe I'm just getting lucky in playing WADs that use specters very effectively, or maybe my vision's getting worse. Either one is a distinct possibility. Okay, so that's open. Oh, okay, that lowered the red. Ah, is that how we get the cat? Are we gonna have to find the red and the yellow and then backtrack? That's probably it, right? Boop. Damn. How did the knight survive? I mean, I know I was mainly focusing down the Baron, but you'd think the knight would have, taken some splash damage there at least. I guess not. Where are these zombie sounds from? They're so funny. They might be an old version of Free Doom. They're not the current Free Doom zombie sounds, but they do sound pretty similar. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Throwing a lot of shotgunners at me all of a sudden. There we go. Oh, Amy, you are a terrifying Catwoman. I love it. I love the kind of woman that could actually just kill me. I love that fucking Gianni meme because it's basically not even a meme. It's more or less an exact quote from the show. Gotta watch Cowboy Bebop again. It's been a couple years. I think it's about time. I'm still disappointed the Netflix show didn't take off. I know people didn't like it. I kinda liked it, not gonna lie. I thought it ended very poorly. Like, right up until the last 2 episodes, I thought the show was pretty good, and then it really took a shit. I didn't mind a lot of the changes they made. And I really liked the cast. At least the main 3, they were really good. This is gonna be controversial. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose subscribers for this. The changes to Vicious, I think, are the biggest adjustment for that show. Here we go. But I like them because I tend to think that real faithful adaptations of anime don't translate well into live action. Anime tends to be very exaggerated and over the top in a way that animation serves very well, but is really awkward to watch when it's real people. That's why I have trouble with like the Full Metal Alchemist live action or the I know people like the One Piece live action show, but I can't do it. It's too awkward. Changing Vicious in the Cowboy Bebop show into like an embarrassing weeb character is great because it keeps the character more or less the same, but makes him if you play that archetype straight as they do in the anime, I don't think it translates to live action very well. Making him like a weird, whiny rich guy with a samurai fetish is, at least for me, was a lot better. Ed shows up in like the last episode of that show and it's terrible. I feel really bad for the actor because they did a fantastic job. They absolutely nailed Ed. That's a perfect rendition of Ed in live action. It just doesn't work in live action, is the problem. It's not their fault, it's the direction of the show. And I feel like younger actors get a lot of shit when they get bad roles, and it's like, you know, that's not their fault. I feel especially bad for the actor that played Ed just because they did such a good job of getting Ed right. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work in that format. That's too bad. It's rough. Anyway. To the 2 people still watching. I'll stop talking about that show now. All right, I'm still looking for a yellow switch, right? I know I just went in a big circle here. Yeah, there's the red. I'm trying to see if I can see a yellow anywhere. Ooh, here we go. This is new. Holy shit. Let me quick save. This looks like some... Oh! Ah! I was about to say, this looks like a Duke Nukem room. When you go to the alien spaceships in Duke Nukem, this is kind of that vibe. Interestingly made entirely out of Doom textures. I kind of thought at first maybe it was a Duke Nukem alien textures, but it's just green vines from Doom. Oh, I'm hitting some stuttering. I think that's my hard drive, I think. That's not... Oop, that's not Space Cats. That's not GZ Doom. That's me. After this fight, I'm gonna have to take a break, I think, and fix some stuff. So let's end it fast. Here we go. Cool. We lived. This is a cool room. I like this. I have a lot of trouble sometimes with sloped sectors in GZ Doom causing the movement to be a bit weird, but I think actually this works fine. Maybe having the entire thing sloped instead of using the slopes as details like people normally do, that causes a sort of like ice skating or skiing feeling when you're walking over a bunch of slopes, just peaks and valleys to make detail on the floor. But if you slope the entire floor all as one big sector, that doesn't seem to have quite the same effect. That works out pretty good. And it makes the room look cool. All right, give me a second. Let me reset some stuff real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back in business. Here we go. Whenever there's stuttering like that, I like to clear some space on my hard drive. It took me forever to realize, ooh, okay, we're teleporting again. It took me forever to realize that that could cause issues with GZ Doom. I don't know if it's a GZ Doom thing or an OBS thing, but I've noticed if my hard drive is starting to get full, I experience stuttering. What is happening here? Is this just the other side of the room I was just in, or... No, this is a whole new area. Can I go back? I can't go back. All right. Nice. Love it when the zombies crowd around barrels. That's always fun. Oh, you poor bastards.
You're all going down.
Whoever recommended everybody guard this door is going to get fired. That was not a wise decision on the part of Hell's strategists this time. Damn, this pulsing light is hurting my eyes a little. Let's get out of there. We've got no shortage of... Why did I try to punch that barrel? No shortage of doors to check out here. We've uncovered a number of those. That's locked. That one opens.
We're all going down.
Have I discovered all the taunt lines now? I don't think so. There's one other one that I've heard before that hasn't come up yet here. Nice try. Does this just loop around? Yeah.
You're all going down.
I love this chain gun replacement. It's got a real Aliens smart gun vibe to it. There's a smart gun sprite for Doom floating around from the old Aliens TC. And I think a paint over to make it look a little more modern, but I think I kind of prefer this. Where it's not a screen accurate replica or anything. But it feels a little more doomy, you know what I mean? Sci-fi settings all kind of have their own aesthetics, obviously. So when you port something from one sci-fi setting into another, you know, they're both future guns, but they don't always necessarily mesh well. I see that all the time when I download, like, Fallout mods, or... This was a big thing with XCOM. I love XCOM. There's so many mods for XCOM. I don't really enjoy installing, like, Mass Effect mods for XCOM or Halo mods for XCOM. It looks too different. If I want new stuff for XCOM, I want it to look like XCOM, you know what I mean? So in that regard, I really like this smart gun. It looks like it properly looks like Doom 2 style future military tech, you know? It seems to be the right aesthetic. Also, the alt fire where you can just double the fire rate is beautiful. It chews through the ammo like crazy, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta. Every gun is perfectly capable of just destroying every enemy in the game, so... It kind of does encourage you to just stick to one until you run out of ammo and then try something else. I'm very interested to see how that changes with the other episodes. This episode, I think, is intended to be a little bit easy, just to ease you in. We'll see if this is a playstyle I can keep up in some of the later ones. That's a bonus soul sphere that I don't really need. What did that do? Oh, Jesus! Nope, 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 I fucked up. Get out of here. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna need this soul sphere after all. Bye! Ooh! Does this rip through enemies? No, I think I just missed that Revenant the first time. It exploded behind him. That must mean it penetrates through enemies. No, dumbass, you just missed. Alright, what do we have going on here? Oh, red key. Yes, please. I'll take red key. Don't mind if I do. I love that tree. That is gross as hell. Oh, no. Incubus. Okay, we're slowly ramping up the difficulty now.
Come and get some of this.
It's like Scythe all over again. We're slowly ratcheting up the tension. Oh, I'm not ready to dive back into Scythe again. Please, no. I don't have my skeleton boy with me. My emotional support skeleton. Armor? Yeah, I'll take armor. Excuse me, corpses. Oh, I want the armor. Can I not have it? I feel like that's a mistake. I can't get past these corpses to get the armor. Ooh, that might be a mistake. Unless this is a secret somehow. That's a very weird secret if it is. Let's see. Ooh, we got 6 total secrets in this map? Shit. I guess I should keep an eye out. I know there's a cat I left behind, so there's that at least. There's one somewhere. Can I not pick that up? Oh, that's the super shotgun. That's not chain gun. Red door, yes please. Am I gonna be able to go back to the start of the ship at some point? Oop. I am starting to worry about that a little bit. There they are. Yeah! Cool, 2 time stops in a row. I know I heard more enemies. Where are they? Oh, they're invisible. They're specters. No, no, no. Oh! Yeah. Anyone else?
Die, die, die!
Amy is just Catgirl Reaper Overwatch. If you don't love me at my Reaper Overwatch, you don't deserve me at my Amy Space Cats. That's what I always say. Man, these rooms are gross as hell. Space Cats does have one of the wettest hells that I've seen in any WAD. Which maybe makes sense for cats, since they don't like water. I'm sure they feel the same way about mud and blood and nukage and pus. Oh my. Anything behind the waterfalls? Well, that's damaging, okay. Anything over there? I don't think so. All right. Gotta check all the corners. Cool. I have yellow key now. Can I leave this part of the ship? Maybe? No? That doesn't open? Uh-oh. How do I get back? I've been through the red door already. Is there a yellow door? There is a yellow door. Okay. Let's head all the way over here. Not here. Where is it? Here we go. It's not a complicated map layout. It's just compact.
Come and get some of this!
I think it's easy to get a little lost just because every hallway and room is right next to another hallway and room, you know? Here we go. Is that the exit? No, that's a teleport. Oh, I wasn't quite standing in the right spot to make that transition work, but it still looks pretty cool. Man, that is gross. Wet hell. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was an archvile. Oh, okay. Damn it. All right, where were we? Yellow door? Yeah, let's try this again. Cool, teleport into hell. Let's go in here. And we gotta be careful this time because there's archvile. Whoop. How many rockets? 3. Okay, good. Cool. That was much better. Oh, hello. One more Hell Knight, huh? No problems. I love the shotgun alt fire to clear out crowds of imps. The way they just pop into bits is very satisfying. I think GZ Doom has a built-in ice mechanic that Space Cats is using for that effect. I think it's there because Heretic and Hexen have ice as a damage type, if I'm not mistaken. Did I get the... Nope, there's the Archvile. Got it. I know I keep saying it and not doing it, but one of these days I really am gonna have to play Heretic and Hexen. Actually, I'm gonna... Steam Summer Sale's going on right now. Maybe I'll just go pick up Heretic and Hexen and then I don't have to keep making this a hypothetical. I know, it's an old game. The WADs are around, I know. That's not really something that's been holding me back. If I wanted to do it by now, I could have found a way, I'm sure. Ooh, where did that Lost Soul come from? I didn't kill a Lost Soul. Did that Archvile bring back a Pain Elemental? Or was that Pain Elemental just like living in a floor somewhere? It looked like he popped up when the Archvile did his resurrection thing, didn't it? Maybe I'm mistaken. I often am. Can we get these vines out of my face, please? It is very cool. I worry about the bit rate. All the ankle-deep liquids and the vines hanging down and the dynamic lights, it all reminds me a little bit of Trenchfoot. I wonder how that project's doing. I do think they're still working on it, if I'm remembering correctly. The last thing I saw about it, it was still in production. Oh, that's a missing texture there. Whoops. Yeah, that's a weird Hall of Mirrors effect there. Those are rare in GZ Doom. Usually the engine does a pretty good job of papering over mapping mistakes like that, but not all the time. Sometimes you can still get them to happen. That's weird. All right. I'm surprised I even noticed, actually. It's so dark and crowded down here. I don't think... I mean, I don't blame you for not noticing. That's an easy one to overlook. Yeah, there's still stuff down there, but it's all through that mid-texture. That's going to be annoying to shoot from up here. I think I'll just be better off going down there. Ooh, flowing liquid. Does it have... It doesn't have any physics to it, no. I mean, not physics, but, you know, whatever the Doom sector effect is that pushes the player. It doesn't have that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, thank you, Mancubus. I didn't even notice that Spectre was there. Very helpful. Whoa, there's no range on that attack at all, is there? Yeah, I guess primary fire for long-distance rockets. The alternate fire is more of a close-range flamethrower? Holding it down doesn't do anything. So it really is just, I think, a close-range panic button. Kinda nice for a rocket launcher. That way you have an alternate attack that doesn't do self-damage in case stuff gets right in your face, like this Spectre. Although, Amy's got her cat claws, so maybe it's more useful if you don't have the Berserk. Come on, there we go. This map is huge, it keeps going. Remember, we teleported away from that first area we were in, so I keep expecting to turn a corner and get teleported back to the first part of the map. And instead, this section just keeps going. This is huge. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Oh, hello, Nashgore blood decal floating in the air. Look at this, the pit looking ass room. 4 teleporters in the corners. That's a the pit reference, right? Gotta be. Oh, we're done with the Dead Simple references. We're into the pit references now. God, the plasma gun's loud. You changed the plasma sound. You kept it loud as fuck. You gotta respect it, I think, a little bit. What is the core sort of personality traits of the plasma gun? Loud as hell. All right, so don't change that. That's an important aspect we want to preserve when we're doing our own plasma gun. We gotta keep it loud. We gotta... You know, it's gonna kill everything in one shot, just like everything else in Space Cats. But just in case you miss, it's gotta be loud as fuck so it can deafen and disorient the enemy. It's a tactical noisemaker. Nothing else in here, okay. Just a big old empty room. Exit? I don't want to exit. Oh! Oh no! Stop! Stop! Oh, I hate those things. I hate those things so much. So is this gonna just end the map? Yeah, it is. Cool. I don't want to do that yet. I want to go back. How do I go back? Can I go back? I have cats to find. I have cats to find. I've got to rescue the cats. Hang on. Oh no. This is a point of no return here. I can't actually get back up here. Or here? Yeah, this is all... I'm locked into this area now. Oh, that's too bad. I guess I would have had to go back and get that cat earlier when I was still in that part of the map. Except you surprised me with that teleport. I had no way of knowing that I was crossing a threshold there. Like this, maybe you could argue, is the player's fault. If they don't notice they're falling down a gap that's too high for them to come back from, that's their fault. I would say a drop of this height is not nearly big enough to communicate to the player that that's happening, but you may disagree, and that's okay. But the teleport that is disguised, that's meant to surprise the player, that's kind of a dick move. If you can't go back from it. What I've seen a lot of maps do that want the player to fall into an area they can't come back from. And if they want that to then lead into a big climactic ending battle that results in the exit of the map, what they do is they put an exit or a teleporter right at the exit that allows them to backtrack. Stick a teleporter in the wall here or something. And then that lets the player go back and explore the map some more. It kind of sucks that there isn't one here. Yeah, I have to exit. That's kind of a bummer. I was saving those secrets for later, and now I can't go back and get them. Kind of trying to decide if I might restart this map just off camera and go back and try to get that cat. You set up these great secrets where I have to rescue cats, and then don't let me get the secrets. That's that's a little disappointing. Just as a design decision, I don't think that those two don't mesh well together to give such a good incentive for secret hunting, And then to make it difficult to actually do the secret hunting, I don't know. I don't fully see the vision there. Oh, it actually gets worse. I loaded an old save I had. Remember this room? Look at this. I can't actually go back from this room. So there's, I mean, there's a secret, I guess, that I missed. So there's that at least. But even this is early in the map still. This is 172 kills out of 665, and I've already hit a point of no return where I can't go back. This is early on. Yeah, don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, here we go. So if you hit those two switches that let you into that sloped Duke Nukem looking room, it does in fact open this door and you can backtrack to it. You just have to do it before you actually enter that room, otherwise you're fucked. Oh! Oh, what are you? You are a new thing. Oh, I just want my cats! Oh, that's cool. That's a Power Slave enemy, I think. It's just been made spacey. It's been given some sci-fi armor. Excuse me? What? Holy shit! Ah, cool. It's like a little preview of the cat enemies. Those show up a lot more frequently if you choose the higher difficulty settings. Oh, those are unpegged textures. Oh. What is this? Are we cloning Sonic OCs in here? Oh. Dr. D. What? What? Are we discovering lore? What the fuck? Cat? Oh. Oh. Whoa, whoa, okay. We're not gonna look at that one too closely. Hey, buddy. Don't hurt the doctor. He's weak and under control. Oops, I already did. That cat, I don't think teleported in until after I killed the doctor, so I don't think I even have an option there, do I? What? I wasn't expecting this. Are you cloning cat girls in here? Is that what's happening? Are we genetically engineering cat girls? Awesome. All right, let's get over here without getting banned. Push this button. Oh, more of them. Good. Good. No, don't. All right. Well. Oh, there's a teleporter? No! Cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that was worth going back for. That was pretty substantial. And that actually makes me even more pissed that you don't get to see all of that if you cross some arbitrary line. Look at this. That's all it takes to permanently lock you out of seeing that. No warning. I don't like that. Come on, you made a really good map. Don't block off parts of it. That's a shame. Okay, well, I gotta replay some of this now, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, here we are back at the exit, having killed everything. I am still missing one secret, and I think I am okay with that. I'm gonna leave it behind. We got the cat. That's the important part. There we go. We forced our way. I am a little worried now that... Whoops, I didn't want to move on so quickly. I am a little bit worried that some of the secrets we left behind in previous maps may have been quite substantial ones. More sort of lore drops like that. I hope not. That one had a cat in it, so I think those are probably going to be other cat secrets. In any case, I've spent too long in one map already. I'm moving on. This looks awesome. We will check out this sewer level next time. I don't have it in me to do a full sewer level back to back with that big secret hunt level. But these Space Cats maps continue to be really good. They are quite fun, despite being just kind of stupid over-the-top power fantasies. It's okay. I just finished Scythe. I get to treat myself to Space Cats now. And you're welcome to come along with me for that. I'll see you again next time. Until then, you take it easy.